Jordan has long been known for its sprawling desert refugee camps, similar to open-air prisons. Around 120,000 Syrians still live in these conditions, but the majority, over 1 million, now live in cities. In northern Jordan, just 20 kilometers from the Syrian border, the city of Mafraq has doubled in size since war broke out in Syria 10 years ago. Around 280,000 refugees live here. Some still sleep in tents, but most have built houses or rented apartments. 24-year-old NAJIM al-HMOUD saw this neighborhood rise from the ground. The Syrian was barely an adolescent when his family fled Aleppo in 2013.
9 years ago, there weren't all these people and all these buildings. As you can see, the street is now very lively. People have opened supermarkets, hardware stores, restaurants, pharmacies. It has almost turned into a Syrian neighborhood.
NAJIM currently lives off odd jobs. Every month he needs to earn at least 400 euros to feed his family. Although he couldn't get a formal education, an NGO provided him with training to become an electrician and his own toolbox.
When you rent equipment, you pay for it out of your own pocket, and then there's not much left from your work.
Today, NAJIM is visiting a Jordanian client to inspect the electric system he designed.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, welcome.
Unlike other countries in the region, Syrians have integrated here without much trouble. That's largely down to the shared language and tribal links that straddle the two countries.
Families are split over the two sides of the border. We have the same blood, so there are no conflicts.
To practice his new profession, NAJIM has obtained a work permit. Until recently, Jordan forbade Syrian refugees from working legally. But under pressure from the international community, the kingdom changed its laws in 2017 to allow Syrians to be employed in agriculture, construction, hospitality and industry. This Danish NGO helps them with administrative issues.
As you know, the insurance policy allows you to be covered if you have an accident at work.
This document allows me to work legally. Without it, I could get into trouble with my employer.
The government has begun tracking down those without permits. The risk of being arrested by police or being sent back to the camps has risen. So we had better make sure everything is in order.
As a result of this policy, industrial zones near to the border now employ many Syrians. Refugees are now a large part of Jordan's factory workforce, especially in textiles. Classic Fashion employs around 350 Syrians. This Indian-founded company exports all its production to the United States.
I work here to help my family. It's difficult to find work as a refugee, and even more so if you are a woman.
We are definitely looking for Syrians because I could see that they need the job. At the same time, they're committed to their work. So, it is a win-win for them to have a job and for us to have a decent workforce to support our operations.
This radical change in policy towards the Syrians is the result of long negotiations between the Jordanian monarchy and Western countries wanting to limit the arrival of refugees to Europe. For investigative journalist Rana Sabak, integration has been traded for significant investment.
In return for allowing Syrians to work, international donors have financed infrastructure, education and more, up to $8.1 million. But we still don't know how the money was spent.
Jordan is poor in natural resources, so in order to attract rich foreigners, authorities are now offering passports. Since 2018, over 200 entrepreneurs, mostly Syrians, have acquired Jordanian nationality. To qualify, they must invest at least 620,000 euros. NIZAR HABBOUB, originally from Damascus, saw it as an opportunity. He has relocated his detergent company from the war-torn Syrian capital to the suburbs of Amman.
These boxes go into 18 different countries. The factory started with 15,000 square meters, and today we have around 50,000 square meters. I'm proud because we started from scratch, and we made a very good investment here.
Thanks to his new passport, NIZAR HABBOUB can travel and do business more easily. All his family have also been naturalized.
I feel a lot more at peace, of course. Now we are part of Jordanian society.
According to the authorities, this passport for investment policy has created 7,000 jobs and brought in more than €1 billion to the kingdom's economy. This revenue is welcome in the country, which has slipped into recession due to the coronavirus pandemic.